So before we get into today's review, I would just like to say that if you guys went and voted in the polls, you already know the winner of today. But I'm gonna bring a vlog to you guys for Wednesday, so I'm not gonna do another movie review till Thursday. So I've put Public Enemies and Logan in my poll for Thursday because those were the two losing movies from the polls for Monday and Tuesday's votes. So I will bring you guys one of those once the votes close. For that, they'll probably close sometime tomorrow at around like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, usually when I get home is when they're done. So, sorry, excuse me. So I will bring you guys that, and I'm bringing you guys a review of another movie tomorrow. The polls are closed for that, so tomorrow's winner is Deadpool. And then the two losers were Public Enemies and Logan, so I put those together to see which one will win out of those. And then I will put the loser of that against a different movie for Sunday, yeah, because I'm going to try to bring you guys more vlogs this week than I did last week, because this is my pay week, so I should be able to do that for you guys. So without further ado, let's roll the intro and get into this review. So today's poll winner was American Ultra. It is an awesome movie. I really like Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart as actors or as an actor and actress, and they did a really great job together. The first movie I ever saw her in was Sathura, if you guys remember that. It was like a board game type movie where they travel in outer space, and I really liked it. And I believe I went to see that in, it might have been Napa Knee when I was a kid. But I really like that movie as well. Anyway, more about this movie. It's about two, well, you think they're normal people anyway when the movie first starts out, but then you find out that Jesse Eisenberg's character is actually a project created by the CIA, and this woman activates him, and then he is being hunted by another faction of the CIA, and they're trying to take him down because they don't want him to cause mayhem, because he's almost like the perfect weapon. He can remember everything, use anything as a weapon, has insane combat skills. A very hard man to kill. Let's just say that is always one step ahead of the CIA when they're going after him. And then you find out that his girlfriend, Kristen Stewart, her name was Phoebe in the movie, and his name was Mike. So they live together, but he doesn't know that Phoebe is CIA in the movie, and he finds that out when they're in his buddy's house and his friend gets shot, and then she is trying to keep him awake because she knows that the gas will kill him, and she's been his handler for the last 5 years. And he's like, oh my god, what have I got myself into, and why... Sorry, what have I got myself into, and why was I not informed of this earlier? Okay, I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, right, how did I get here, sort of thing, because he was programmed with something else before the woman activated him in his... I guess he kind of works at a supermarket or owns his own little supermarket. I wasn't really sure. Yeah, he owns his own supermarket. That was it. And the woman comes in and programs him, and he starts killing everybody. The action, well, I guess actually they're after him, so he's basically defending himself. And ends up having to save his girlfriend from all the guys. And there's like the main CIA agent is played by Topher Grace, I do believe. Although it doesn't say his name in the back here. but I believe that's who it is. I believe that's who this is right here. If you can see him well enough, I believe that's his name. But I can't remember his name in the actual movie. Anyway, he's the main guy who's trying to take Mike down, or Jesse Eisenberg's character. And he isn't successful. He ends up dying in the end of the movie because the other girl's source takes them both into the woods and kills him because he has failed his mission. So he tells the woman that activated Mike to make this a win for them because they've sacrificed so many agents from the CIA already just to try to bring him down. The action scenes were crazy. They were quite gory, I would say. Very, very, very intense. The final action scene in the shopping center was probably the goriest and the most violent. But altogether, the movie was good. It had quite a good cast in it. So, and they all worked well together, especially Eisenberg and Stewart actually made like a perfect couple for this movie. They just meshed really well. I would give this movie a 5 out of 5 because, yeah, I've already seen it once on Netflix, I believe, and then I bought it on Blu-ray because I liked it that much and I wanted to be able to own it and just be able to watch it over and over and over again. And it's always nice to have Blu-rays for like a movie night or something, so you're not flipping through Netflix trying to find a certain movie. It's just grab and go. And it's nice to have these for pulls because it would be very hard to take pictures on Netflix. There's that. I don't really think there's much else to say about this movie. Oh, he does there were a few funny scenes like where he throws up the pot. There's a drone coming towards his house to blow it up, and there's two or three agents trying to kill him in his house, and he throws the pot up and ricochets a bullet off the pot and kills the one agent. So there were plenty of scenes that were like really well done with the CGI and objects used around like regular household objects you wouldn't like expect to be used as weapons, like a dustpan or a spoon. He actually does kill somebody with a spoon, so that was pretty crazy. And that's when he first discovers his power, and he's kind of freaking out, and he doesn't know what's going on, so he calls Phoebe, and Phoebe acts like she doesn't know what's going on, but she actually does because she's CIA. Yeah, but this movie was awesome. I think I said I'd give it a 5 out of 5. I wasn't disappointed by it this time either, and I actually picked up a lot more from it than I did the first time watching it, because I don't really think I paid that much attention the first time when I watched it, because I was kind of like doing other stuff, and yeah, I was kind of like in and out of it, but this time I actually paid attention to the movie, because how could I do a review if I don't pay attention, right? Another funny scene was when they're in the parking lot and there's like a bag blowing, and you can see like the ticker thing for the bomb on his car, and the bag touches his car and his car blows up, and they have to end up taking Phoebe's car around. That was funny. And Walton Goggins, yeah, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, played in this as well. And if you know who he is, he's also been in The Hateful Eight and Justified, and I love him as an actor. He's a very good actor as well. I would like to see these guys actually do a movie together again in the future, because I like them both as actors. So I think that's pretty much all I can say about this movie. There were a few other funny scenes, like his buddy was afraid that he was going to get diseases, and he was afraid of certain types of animals. I don't know why, because they lived in the States. And there wouldn't be like a outbreak of some of the stuff he was talking about. It was just hilarious. So he locks them in the one room, and then they all end up dying, right? Because the CIA agents start breaking in and trying to kill Jesse Eisenberg's character, Mike. And I would say that's it to say about this movie. I can't really think of anything else right now. The CGI was good in it as well. he actually turns like an armored car into like almost like a rocket launcher type thing with fireworks, and he's shooting all the fireworks at the CIA agents right before the final fight where he saves Phoebe. So that was pretty cool. And I think that's pretty much it. I will see you guys again tomorrow with another review. And as always, link in the description of my Instagram account so you guys can go vote in the polls if you watch this video. And also, I'm just going to say that all my movie reviews are much more in-depth. So if you have watched one of my previous reviews, you would know that already. So, and I believe I say it in my vlogs sometimes as well, that my movie reviews are more in-depth. So if you want to see the movie first, don't click on the review, go watch the movie first, then come watch the review. Or if you don't want to see the movie and you're just interested in the review and you want to know more about the movie, then click on the review and watch it and give it a like. Also, rate it yourself down below in the comment section as well, because I would like to know your thoughts and what your rating is on the movie, and if you liked it or didn't like it. And I will see you guys again tomorrow with a review of Deadpool. Bye-bye for now.